Hi, I'm Joe. I compose music sometimes. Today, I'm sharing with you 3 original pieces and 3 tips. Each piece was written in 2 days. Now I could tell you a good lesson. Make sure to manage your time well, or make sure to not manage your time not well. But instead, I'll go through each of the 3 pieces and give some speedwriting tips. Tip 1. Music formulas. I remember it like it was 7 years ago. So about a year ago, I had a school project to describe a classical piece and make it 30 minutes long. I picked a Beethoven theme and variations. Unfortunately for me, I speak with alarming speed and am efficient with words. For example, take the dead meme. Why say many words when few words do trick? This is unacceptable. You can communicate the same idea, like so. Why many words? Anyways, I had 5 more minutes to fill, and nothing else to say about the piece. So I wrote my own theme and variations. How did I do this in a weekend? I used Beethoven's formula. Beethoven's Sonata No. 12 in A-flat major, Opus 26, Movement 1, Andante con variazioni, is constructed like so. From the theme to the first variation, a parameter is changed. At the next variation, this parameter stays the same while a different parameter is changed. Remember the golden rule. Keep some things the same, change some of the other things. Let's look at this in action. From the theme to the first variation, the parameter of rhythmic texture changes from 8th note to 32nd note. From variation 1 to 2, this 32nd note texture stays the same. Now the accompaniment changes to a hocket, and the melody is played in octaves. Once again, this continues. Variation 3 keeps the hocket in octaves. The rhythmic texture changes from 32nd to 16th notes. This parameter chain continues throughout the rest of the piece. Because it's such a good example of keep some things the same, change some of the other things, I stole this for myself and used it on an original theme. Let's listen. To recap, tip number 1, use a music formula. But what if we don't want a formula? Have we walked into a field of whoopsie daisies? Luckily, I have an answer. Tip 2, create microvariations. In senior year of high school, I was helping Billy, my tallest friend, write some jazz music. We extended his piece, Stolen Triangle, using a technique I call microvariations. Here's the last phrase of Stolen Triangle. We can extend this ending using microvariations. First, let's copy it twice. On the second instance, we'll give it a bluesy tinge. For the final instance, the melody will go up the octave. Let's listen now. A 1, a 2, a skiddle-dee-doo. 4. These slight microvariations can help you extend phrases when you aren't sure what to do. Tip 3. Desecrate folk music. Don't worry, it will make sense with context. It all started with me in my first year of college when, you know what, it didn't start with me, I was late. There was a school-wide game jam. In game jams, people create an entire video game in a set period of time. In this case, a weekend. There's also usually a topic. I think it was every problem has a solution, but I don't know. I wasn't there. On the other hand, my dorm friends were there. They saw the opening presentation, which ended with the promise of a pizza party. This is where I walk in. Hey, sorry I'm late. No worries, do you know the theme of the jam? Ah, pizza themed. Got it, ready. You know what, why not? We decided to make a pizza delivery racing video game. Unfortunately, we didn't finish the game, but I finished some music. At first, I wasn't sure what to write for pizza delivery racing video game music, but then it hit me. Mario Kart style arrangements of Italian music. Let's listen. Now this melody, Arrivederci Roma, is copyrighted, so I just use the backing track for random purposes now. Eureka! This brings me to the real tip of this section. Desecrate folk music. How about integrate your old music? I occasionally browse old files, even from middle school. Sometimes I find a usable fragment. At this point, I apply the other 2 tips. Maybe I'll mess with the parameters until I have a few phrases, or use microvariations to create a whole new motif or contrasting section. I hope these tips help you write music faster. Thank you for watching this video. Consider subscribing. My caveman brain enjoys watching numbers grow bigger. And always remember, stay safe and stay hydrated.